Good morning, friends. Welcome back to Mountain Beaches. It's an exciting day here at Eagle Ridge Homestead. We have our builders showing up this morning. I'm heading down to open the gate for them, but they're coming up here today, this morning, even on Mother's Day, to set the corners with stakes so they can get started. And while we're gone, they can put in the posts. Not necessarily the posts, but the brackets that sit in concrete that the posts will attach to. We went with a little bit different system than conventional post beam. Normally the post goes right down in the ground. We didn't want wood in the ground, even treated wood. So that's what we're doing. They're showing up this morning and we could not be more excited. So I'm heading down to the gate. Let's get that opened up. They said they'd be here around 8 o'clock, and we're getting close to that, so they should be here any time. Here's the first game camera. Let's get that. Okay, game camera 2 is down this trail a little ways. Let's go see what that one has. This one's over on a path that I think is more of a game path that animals use, and it's in the dense forest area. We have some real thick forest in here. Love it, but it needs to be thinned. So here we are, and this mineral stick or salt lick or whatever you want to call it is pretty much gone. Let me show you. So there's not much left of this. The animals have sure loved that one. And here's the game camera. Okay, 2 down. Let's go find the third. Oh, we got some deer tracks going along here. That's awesome. Yeah, right there. And then here. I like that. I like deer. Love seeing the wildlife running around. We haven't seen a whole bunch yet this trip, but we're hoping. Okay, here we come up on where we had the third and last game camera, and I see this mineral block still has a lot left to it. Maybe they didn't like this one. I can't remember exactly what it is we put down, but yeah, that's got a lot left on it. I'm gonna have to go back to the video where we put these down last fall, see what it is we put, because they don't like this one very much. They sure like the other one, or maybe it's just this area right through here isn't frequented as much by, it might not be a trail, animal trail, so much as the other one was, but here's the third game camera. Let's get the SIM card. getting real. We put stakes in the ground, and we're realizing this is big.
We knew it was big.
And we're gonna have to try and figure it out exactly, because how we get the vehicles in and out, and we got some challenges.
Check this one.
It's getting real here. The contractor came over and he put stakes in the four corners of where the barndominium's going to be, and now we're going to draw lines on the dirt to kind of map out where everything's going to be, where the apartment's going to be, and all the stuff that we need to consider. So here we go.
All right, so first step done. I've got the garage doors kind of measured out, roughed in. They're not exact, but we're just kind of want to get a feel for what we have here, where things are going to be, so we can start making some other plans. So yeah, got the garage door put in, and now I want to kind of scope out the apartment that we're going to put in. So yeah, little by little, this is starting to look like something. Out of paint, need to get more.
We're back at the picnic bench.
We are, and the votes are in.
The votes are in, and you know what? We agree with you. What do you think it was? I'll tell you, gray. Gray is the vote. So that is what we're going to go with, and we'll see how it all turns out. You better be right, otherwise I'm going to be mad.
We're not putting it on you. That was our favorite choice, and overwhelmingly, gray was the choice, your choice, and for a lot of good reasons. Mainly because you felt like it was going to blend in with the surroundings better than whitewood. Totally agree with that one. So.
Yep. So we'll get that ordered and get going. And we had our contractor come out and set the footprint for the...
They laid the corner stakes.
Yeah. We are so excited.
And
so excited.
Over the next week or two while we're gone, they're going to come back and they're going to start digging for the posts. We're not putting posts in the ground. We have a steel bracket that goes into concrete, and then the post will attach on top of that. There goes the turkey.
Yeah.
And so we did not want wood in the ground, and it will make the building last a lot longer. Came this morning, and gosh, so exciting.
So exciting, yeah.
We've started. When we built the shed right over here, we really did our best guess to try and put it in a spot that was going to be out of the way. And the builder came up here this morning. First thing he said is, that shed's in the way. we need to move it. So we're going to empty it out, and he's going to move it for us. But of course, best laid plans, right? Well, the sun's going down, and we're going to call it a night for projects. We've got a lot of the shed moved under a tarp. I'm not quite sure where we're going to put the shed, but we're still thinking about that. But for tonight, everything's protected under a tarp. Should be good, and we'll pick up the task in the morning. Morning, friends. We've got a lot on our plate for today. First thing we're doing this morning is we're going to the forestry USDA ag station, I guess it's called. We bought a bunch of sapling trees. I'm not sure what you call them, but we bought 300 of them and we needed to start getting them planted. So we're gonna go get those today. We also need to finish emptying out our shed today, and I don't know, there's a bunch of other things we need to do if we have time. First thing, go get the trees. Going to get the trees. We live in a forest, so why are we getting trees?
Let's go get us some trees. This seems like an odd place to get trees, but it's the address they gave us.
Yeah.
Let's go in and see.
Well, we picked up our trees earlier today from the USDA and brought them home. And I want to show you, here they are, right in this box. Let me open this up. So my question to you is, how many trees do you think we got? Fitting in that box right there. How many trees do you think that is? Put a comment down below and let us know, and we'll see who comes the closest. Most of what we got of the trees are Douglas fir and western larch. I think we're gonna end up planting most of it just down in this section, down here in the lower section of the property, and keep the new trees down there. Remember, up over here where this section of smaller trees are, we're going to take all of those out because that's where our solar array goes. And then right over here, that's where our barndominium is going to go. We still got to figure out if that's the exact configuration we want. It's kind of laid out in, well, it's a square, but it's pretty much laid out north, south, east, west. I think what we might do is rotate it just a little bit. So we take, you can see the string going down here. We take this and rotate it just a little bit this way, and it'll make it so much easier for us to back our trailer in. That's kind of our concern right now is how we'll be able to back the trailer in. Originally, so the garage doors are going to go over on this end, but originally we had planned on the garage doors being over here, but let me show you the problem. See how high we're elevated right here? I don't know if you can really tell that. Let me come over here. I'm going downhill now, but can you see that? We are a good 4 feet elevated, and we would have to bring fill in all through here and way out into here to be able to turn our trailer and back it in. So we're kind of thinking of rotating this a little bit, and our contractor said he could do that. Just let him know. What do you guys think? I guess it doesn't really matter. We're just out here in the middle of the forest, so it doesn't really matter. So this side here is where the garage doors would go. So we rotate just a little bit like this, so it's easier to back the trailer in. Let me show you the markings. The spray paint. So obviously corner, the stake is a corner, and then the pink is a wall, and then the opening here is a garage door. That'd be a 10-foot garage door. This section is the lean-to, and then we get over here, another short wall, and then we're coming now into the main section of the barndominium. We have a 14-foot tall by 12-foot wide door here, little wall there, and another 12-foot wide by 14 high door right in here, and then another 10 by 10 door right in here on this side of the this is another lean-to over here. This section is, we're thinking this will be where we park our tractor. This will be where our wood fire boiler resides. We'll store some firewood in here. And then in the back section of the barndominium, back in here, right back in here, you can see this corner mark. So this would be a wall here of our apartment, and our apartment would come this way, all over into here, and over into the other far side lean-to, and then it will work this way and come over to about here. And you can see another corner marking that. Let us know, what do you think about rotating it just a little bit so that it might make it easier to back our trailer inside? I mean, that's one of the reasons, that is the reason we built this thing as tall as we did, so we could park our trailer in there. So got to make sure we get it in there. All right, 2 things we need to work on this afternoon: planting and finish emptying out the shed, because we got to move that. Boy, has the weather changed. We had just stopped at the Peck River store for some dinner. What you getting?
I haven't had a chance to look yet, but
I'm getting the garden salad with chicken.
very good.
And coming home, there's thunderclouds everywhere, and I can hear thunder off in the background. The temperatures dropped a good 10 degrees, but I had plans of planting the trees today, and the day got away from us. We had other things that we needed to get done. We haven't done anything really that, well, we haven't done any of the tree planting that we were trying to do, and we didn't finish the shed yet. So I think we're going to put both of those on the schedule for tomorrow. Start first thing in the morning and get working on trees. And then tonight, I think I'm going to hop in the tractor, and I'm going to level a new spot, a spot for the shed. We need to move the shed. I think I've mentioned that already. It's the perfect spot that I selected. It turns out it's right in the way for our contractor and all the equipment and stuff. While the clouds are looking ominous, I'm going to hop in the tractor and be inside my cab and play with the tractor.